Let's take a look at the reports. From the navigation, we're going to come over here to the left-hand side where we see reports. Click on Amplify Desmos Math. You have 4 options. You have core curriculum, the benchmark, personalized learning, as well as the standards reports. We're going to start at the core curriculum. You can sort that data over here based on the unit and as well based on the assessments. But one thing to point out that's important is the far right-hand corner where you're going to have the ability to toggle between your courses, assuming you have more than one. In this example, we'll quickly hover down and notice that you can see a distribution based on the problems. I'm going to click See All. And you can see how students fared as well as the standards. Anytime you're wanting to know who those students might be, you can always hover right above the color coding and it'll give you the names of those students. Let's go ahead and come over to a different one. Toggle between different assessments. Notice this icon here indicating that several items need to be graded. We're going to have a separate video where you can access to see how to do that, but essentially you can either click here on the link or you could always come to the view activity and then be able to launch the teach. You need to actually make those changes from within teach of the lesson to be able to grade. You also, if you administer a benchmark, would get data here, and you have from that option to toggle between what type of assessment you may have administered. If you scroll down below, you could also see broken down by overall as well as the domains. And then lastly, we're looking at the standards report. If you're looking at the standards report, you have the ability to filter as well by domains. You can go ahead and click on any one of these. So let's just say, for example, I was looking at this one. And then you have, when you scroll all the way down, to indicate to us whether students had or had not met that individual standard. Last, we want to be able to show for the core curriculum, you have the ability as well to scroll down. And here you're going to see the breakdown based on that particular assessment, how your students fared. You could look at it based on by standard, which you'll see icon indicated up here, or you could also go based on item. As you have this icon here, you can be able to quickly identify the color coding as well as the icons for the various ways that this system reports. And that's it, a quick overview of the reports from Amplify.